Man, get me some aspirin, man. All you want to do as soon as you get there, man, you got, hey, champ, you got it, man. Look, man. All that just get in where you fit in, you got to do better than that in here, son. This limelight, man.
I was always taught that it's easy to be a champion, but it's harder to stay champion. And you know, you have to work constantly to remain.
My friend Vincent brought Malik Jackson in the gym, and man, he really sucked. But he was the most dedicated little kid I ever seen. He came every day for years. And he lost his first fight, lost his first 10 fights. But he just kept on going, and now he's ranked number 1 in the nation.
I met him a few times when he was that big. He's only that big now. So when he was that big, I met him a few times. I was in the Coast Guard, but when I came back and I tried to get myself together and I seen that he, you know, was so serious about this thing, I was like, all right. So I took a liking to him just like that. I don't know, I just really care about him and I'm like a big brother to him. He's like my little brother.
When he was growing up, of course he was short, and kids used to always call him little names like Leprechaun or little nasty names, and he would get into fights.
I had like a really bad temper. Boxing, it really like calmed me down because just knowing, it's just something about it, like knowing what I could do, like I don't want to do it.
You know, the bullies out here, they have to realize you don't know actually who you're bothering.
I won't pick a fight. I'm not even that kind of guy. Like, I walk away from it, if anything, or try to talk it off.
I had a talk with him and I told him, I said, you know, champ, you keep losing and it might not be your fault. It might be me. It might be us. He walked out the door and he went upstairs and I heard some footsteps coming back downstairs. Man, he started crying and he was like, Tone, man, I promise you, I won't lose another fight. And from that day on, man, he went on a rampage.
Tony called me and we were like, we thought he was gonna quit anyway.
I actually thought, you know, I probably would quit after 10 losses.
That's what let me know he was really gonna do something.
I'm gonna fight in the Belfast2Beltway Classic. Kids from Northern Ireland come to fight in DC, and kids from DC go to fight in Northern Ireland.
Yeah, be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Yeah. Let's just do what we came to do, just vibe with it. Vibe with it, vibe with it. Be cool, just move with the groove. Let's go. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Let's just do what we came to do, just vibe with it. Vibe with it. Unleash the verbal blessing, prolific with verbal lessons.
It seemed like this is my calling right here. Like, no other sport could measure up to this sport right here. It's just something about fighting I just love, you know. It's something I could do, like, it's my specialty.
The beat to me like sap through a tree, it's in me. The rap happens to set me free. Instantly when the mic touch this MC.
I'm always the underdog in everything though, for some reason. Like, I was always the one they thought I wasn't good enough.
I just think it's too hard to make a living off this. Even though I do it, only somebody, to be honest, that I've seen that I think that might could pay the bills off boxing is Malik.
When you're out of school, you're out there in the world on your own. What's there after? You have to get a job, you have to go to school. Something has to come through.
This is now, everything now is promotion. And it's achievable, it's doable. You gotta always be thinking in terms of you being an ambassador for the sport. You're gonna get your opportunities, trust me. Because this is not a profession that you're gonna, retire from after 30 years, and you got a pension coming in. But we can create all of that stuff. You have to have a formula. You have to have a plan. And that's what we're gonna have. We're gonna have a plan. Mark my words. We're gonna have a plan.
We asked him at home. We asked him.
I know he was ducking already. Hey, Malik, come on outside of my office, champ. Hey, can you ball it up?
Yeah, now I can.
Yeah.
But it still hurt.
Let me see this jump right here. Yeah, that's what happened. So what actually happened?
We get something to eat. Everybody having a good time. Everybody laughing, joking around. My friend puts his plate on top of my plate because he's done and I'm done. He throws it in the trash. He gets mad. I'm like, man, if you're gonna do something, he might as well do it. So he say, all right, let's fight then. That's when I hurt my hand because I think I didn't ball my fist up like all the way.
All right, Jay. Come on,
It don't hurt right now, but I feel it like it's there, like the pain.
You sure? You gotta hold your nose back.
It's good now. It ain't leaking no more.
Take another piece. Every time he spy and hit somebody with it, you can see him grimaces and stuff like that. You ain't gotta hit everything all the time. I actually called him today, but he was like, man, I still want to fight.
He just told you.
Let's keep that jab out there. How many jabs you hit? This man tattooing your whole left side, King.
Stop trying to hit hard, King. Pick the speed up.
King, don't let that man disrespect you like that, King. Oh, whoa!
I look up to Greg. He was like, man, Malik, you can't be fighting. You jeopardizing your whole life. Some important people must be there. And he was disappointed because I'm jeopardizing that.
I was in the Coast Guard. I did my tour, and I got in a bit of trouble. What happened was I got in a fight with a kid, and it turns out that he was some admiral's son. They gave me my walking papers.
I win. That's it. You ain't go back. No, you lost. Like that though. You lost. I mean, but we is here for a reason, man.
I'm not fighting the same guy I fought last time. I'm fighting a guy in a bigger weight class because I asked for him so I could have a challenge.
There is no around the corner anymore.
With that, you'll have DC's best and Ireland's best, and that'll be the fight of the night.
Malik Jackson on the scale. Jared Matthews on the scale.
If he thinks he's gonna win, that's gonna do nothing but make me wanna win more. And I'm the smaller guy, so let him underestimate me. I want to make sure I represent USA, and, you know, come out with the victory. Just represent Limelight. Just the fact that it's like us against them is what they really want to see. With team sports, you know, you could blame somebody. With me, I blame it on myself. Like, it's all on me. Like, I don't want to depend on nobody else. You know, how they health doing or nothing like that. Like, it's just a me sport. That's all you can really depend on is yourself.
When we fight, the Limelight kids always look different. And when you see tonight, the other kids was just fighting instead of boxing. And they just look different.
Malik Jackson, Limelight in the house.
We work so hard, I feel like he did what he's supposed to do.
When you're young, you don't really think about money, so, you know, you just do it because you like to do it. And that like turned into love. And then, like, knowing that you could do something with this, like, you could eat off this, you know, that just makes you want it more. And, like, I could just use this, you know, for my, you know, make my kids eat off my money. And my children's children as well. That's all I want, is to live and not survive.
my chucks and lace them. We bang lower than the bass in the basement. I put on my chucks and lace them. We bang lower than the bass in the basement. I put on my chucks and lace them. We bang lower than the bass in the basement. I put on my chucks and lace them, lace them. We bang lower than the bass in the basement.
When I cop a beat, I make sure it hits hard like Rocky. Knock you off your feet, they constantly try stopping me. Obviously they can't, cause I'm hotter than steamed broccoli. Knocking apart your retards properly, comma. Pump lyrics like arteries, spewing rhymes like I'm vomiting, comma. Don't start with me, I'm a hip-hop anomaly, comma. You just a wannabe, comma. And it's comedy, comma. You gotta be joking, you can't be serious, period. I oughta be frank with you, honestly, man, you bother me. This ain't Monopoly, you can't pay me to be on my property. Just don't talk to me, follow me, man, finally dawn on me. In the league of extraordinary men, I'm like Sean Connery. Rap commodity, hip-hop in every part of me. A cop a CD and it feels like you just won the